let's do the math. Let's say that you make $50,000 your first year and you work for 45 years with just a 3% increase in pay. Okay. Now, for Social Security, you're going to deposit 6.2%. Your employer is also going to match that at 6.2%. For Medicare, you're going to do 1.45%. The employer is also going to match that 1.45%. So when you do that 1.45 times 2, that is going to give you 2.9. 6.2 times 2 is going to give you 12.4. So you're looking at 15.3% of your earnings every year going into Social Security and Medicare, right? Now, the first year, that's going to be $7,650 that goes into those pots. That's reserved just for Social Security and Medicare. Now, let's say that there's a measly return of just 5%, not what the stock market does at 8%, and a measly 3% increase for a raise, right? I'm going very conservative here. After 45 years of doing that, that investment is all over $2 million. Over $2 million. Now consider the people that die before even getting any of their money. How many people you think live long enough to get their $2 million back? What happens for those of you that are making six figures? What happens to those of you that work more than 45 years? So Social Security and Medicare, those are not entitlements. Those are monies that are set aside to pay for our social needs, Social Security, and to make sure that our medical needs are taken care of. So stop falling for the nonsense, the lies that these wealthy billionaires are putting out there. We have a $2 trillion deficit every year because rich people don't want to pay their part. That is why we have a deficit each year. It is not because of Social Security and Medicare. It is also because of the military industrial complex that we have, where you have all of these corporations that are making billions upon billions by building war machines. Take a look and notice they're not cutting the Department of Defense. They're not over there messing with that, where they very easily will pay thousands of dollars for a soap dispenser. Have them go look at the line items for that. No one has done an audit on anything that they're talking about. So we have to use common sense. We have to think about numbers that they're just throwing out there without any real facts. You can go to government websites. All of this information, you can look it up on your own. When they're talking about deceased people are receiving checks, small, I remember my uncle passed. They were on my mom right away about that last check and giving it back. Because funeral homes, not individuals, have to fill out a special form declaring death. And that triggers to the Social Security. USAID. In 2012, that budget was less than $2 billion. It's only been in existence for about 60 years or so. So when you do the math and they're talking about we sent trillions, another lie that can be proven with basic mathematics, just looking up basic information. Stop falling for the bullshit. This is a war on the wealthy, wanting to go back to the days of where there were kings and queens, and us plebeian folks had to work and give all of our earnings to them. This has nothing to do with what they call DEI. This has nothing to do with words that they've stolen, such as woke. This has nothing to do with trans people or immigrants. Those are small things that, quite frankly, most of us do not care about, because those things impact our lives in no meaningful way. I don't care what about a man wearing a dress. So, people, use common sense. We have to stop being stupid. That is how they play on us, and that is why we're in the position that we're in right now, because we're acting very stupid.